This is my fault. I did this to myself. Why is it that every time I buy a new pair of shoes, I end up walking home through a flash flood? Today was a fun day. Went into work a little bit earlier than usual, but still, I only worked a 4 hour shift, and then we closed early because there's supposed to be a parade, but it was raining all day, and there was a chance of thunderstorms, so they ended up canceling the parade. But it's annual tradition when they do the Fiesta River Parade. The reason we close early is because the restaurant next to us will use our space outside to set up their tables and stuff. But their guests didn't come, but we still got to be there. There was like 9 people who said they would come, but I guess because of the weather and the parade getting canceled, ended up only being 2 of us there. I didn't mind though. Still free food. I mean, technically not completely free because we're still expected to tip our server, which, you know what, we're gonna do it. Like, they deserve it. She was working, so she got her paid. But it's still much cheaper than we would have paid if we had actually like bought the food at the restaurant. You know, and it's good food. It's not delicious enough that I would want to pay for it. I've seen their prices, but hey, I will never turn down free food unless it's just disgusting. And this food, it's not disgusting. It's okay. So yeah, we sat there, we ate, we had some light conversation, and then of course, as soon as I go home, it starts raining. It's been raining on and off, sometimes lighter than not. I figured, you know, so of course when I get home, that's when it starts downpouring. There's been flash flood warnings all day, but every hour it keeps getting pushed back 2 hours. So I'm like, I'm probably in the clear now. As soon as I start walking home, flood. Good news is I was wearing a jacket anyways because it's the rain by the cold front, so 60 highs in the 60s and lows in the 50s for today. So I had a jacket on, I had my umbrella. I barely got wet. I mean, my shoes were soaked, and by the time I got home, my shoes were so wet. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just stepping in every puddle. I don't care anymore. But I got home. I'm fine. I'm safe. Still raining hard as hell out there, but I'm home safe. I got Power Rangers Turbo on. You know what? I actually was watching this morning Malcolm, the new Malcolm show. It's really funny. Makes me think I should go back and watch the old show again because I'm like, I don't remember it being this hilarious. I mean, it's funny because I remember because Frankie Muniz did an interview where he's talking about how his girlfriend hates Malcolm. He's like, your character's the worst. He's just angry. And I'm like, first and foremost, Malcolm is the whole reason I watched the damn show. It's literally about him. You know what? I get people saying he's like the least entertaining, maybe. But he's like the only human that is like, his anger is justified. Maybe you could say Lois because she's had a hard life. I know about like her past, how she grew up, and look at the asshole son she has to deal with. But she played some small part in creating them, just a little bit. I'm just saying. Also, we all know Hal is the GOAT, and honestly, I remember when he left, I was, he got on Breaking Bad, and it was like, what kind of show is this? Because, like, I know he said he went to do a show like that specifically because he didn't want to get typecast. So he went out of his way to find a role that was, like, as different as it was possible from what he had done previously. But I think, anyone who grew up watching Malcolm in the Middle, they're always going to remember him as Hal. But he did what he said he was going to do. He proved that he got range. And then, but yeah, this show is hilarious. There are times when I'm like, it almost feels too modern sometimes, but it still has like the spirit of the original show. Hal, once again, Cranston on his game. He brought Hal to life. It's the same old Hal. It's the same old Malcolm. And I'm like, how can anyone not be Team Malcolm? He's very understandable. Every crash out is justified. That being said, I've spent the majority of my life feeling like I'm the smartest person in the room and just not at all understanding anything, any of the other people in my life. And I'm like, I've always seen where Malcolm's coming from in his side of thing, but that's also why I appreciate, because I feel like they did Francis dirty. I feel like he had the whole redemption arc at the ranch, and then it just went downhill from there for no fucking reason at all. But I'm not. I'm a little tired. Fuck it. I'm just saying it's a good show. That's all. That's what I came here to say. I enjoyed watching it, and I'm honestly pissed that it's only 4 episodes. What the fuck? Like, we need more of that shit. The problem with doing these every single day is that there's gonna be some days where there's really not anything to talk about. It's another cold, wet, rainy day. Which, hey, good news. Slow day at work. Bad news. There's literally nothing happened. There's nothing to talk about. I woke up. I watched. I watched some YouTube. Saw, some last night's Raw, which I knew it. I fucking knew it. The second Roman won the Royal Rumble. I was like, we about to get run back the bloodline again. And now he's facing Fatu, and I'm thinking they're gonna end up adding the stipulation that, oh, if Fatu loses, he has to join. I feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to get back. I'm getting back into anime. There's a new season of Date Slime. There's a bunch of other shit that I've seen that's like, oh, this is interesting. Like, I want to watch that. I literally have like 4 episodes left of Jungle Fury. I need to get back into that before I forget all about it. Like, I'm gonna try to see if I can do that in the next couple of days because I've just gotten distracted. It's WrestleMania season. I'm trying not to fall behind on wrestling, but that means I fall behind on everything else. I've got a lot of YouTube channels that I follow. Some of them upload multiple videos every day. Some of them only upload once a week. So trying to balance that, pick and choose what I watch and don't. And also, still living my life sometimes, because I've got some things going on. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything else in the month of April, but I've got a couple things in May that I'm headed to, so, trying to still get out. But yeah, there's nothing actually to talk about today. Nothing happened. It's cold and rainy, and thankfully with this kind of weather, it's slow. And the bad news is we were slow. Like, sometimes I hate slow days at work because then it's like you spend half your time just trying to look like you're actually busy, even when you're not actually doing shit. But whatever. I still like it better than the busy days. At least I didn't have to deal with that many people. If you hear a beep, it's because apparently my fire alarm's too sensitive, and burnt popcorn sets it off. I might have fucked up my microwave a little bit, but also I think I fixed it, but also not really. I don't know what's going on. I put some buttons, I might have, but they weren't working. So I did some stuff, I might have made it worse, but then I think I fixed it. We'll see. Honestly, I barely use the microwave anymore. I mean, I still like having it. It's very convenient, but the majority of my cooking is stovetop and air fryer. Some oven, depending on what I'm making and when I'm making it. But yeah. Anyway, if it does end up actually like breaking, the thing I miss most is like microwave popcorn and those days when I'm just not really in the mood to cook, so I just pop something in there for 2 minutes. But whatever. I also I've been eating out more lately. Not like that, you filthy perverts. No, I'm definitely not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm not broke. And you know what? Looking at the people around me, there are people who literally do not have it a dime to their name until their next paycheck. And they're still enjoying their lives. And I'm like, maybe I should too. Maybe I should allow myself that grace to just enjoy my life every now and then, you know? Oh, now, okay. When I'm not trying, I accidentally complete the quest, but when I'm trying, this game is annoying sometimes. Oh, we took the lead. Nice. Clan quest. We're doing clan versus clan, and alright. Our brave leader, Growlick, put a lot of effort into it. I put some in. I did. I put some in. We'll see. Honestly, like I have been consistently finishing like second in the clan, but you know, life happens. Like I've done as much as I can at this point, so hopefully that lead holds. We'll see if they make a late push. But yeah. Anyways, some old lady was mad at us. Well, I wouldn't even say mad, but she was definitely not happy because we would close up our store like a section at a time. We bring the stuff outside, we put it in the shirts, and so we block that off so they can't use it. Some old lady was looking through, and I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am, you're gonna have to move. We're closing this section of the store. She's like, oh, okay. And she moves like to the edge of it, but doesn't actually leave. And I'm like, ma'am, you have to move. We're bringing our stuff in. You cannot be here. And she's like, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, I know you didn't know. That's why I'm telling you. You know, I wasn't mad until you decided to only half listen to what I said. And even then, I'm not mad. I just want you to move, and then all is forgiven. Get the fuck out the way. But, you know, whatever. And then I hear her complaining, like, oh, we didn't, that they were closing. I'm like, life sucks. Anyways, actually, I was saying, I get distracted so easily sometimes. I was saying, there are people that I work with who, like, literally, they don't have any money until the next paycheck comes in. And yet still, they're eating fast food every single day. And then they wonder why they ain't got no money. So I reached the point where I'm like, you know what? I've got a decent savings account, and I'm not saving up for anything specific, so I should be allowed to enjoy my life a little bit. You know, I had pizza last weekend. I'm probably going to get some tomorrow. I got 2 days off. I have to look at my schedule because I know there's some meetups, events happening like every day. I think there's one on Thursday that I might go to. Wednesday, I'm gonna hit the bank real quick, deposit my check, and then I'm gonna swing by Walgreens, pick up some candy because I just don't have a lot of snacks in my home right now, and I'm starting to feel those withdrawal symptoms. You know. So I'm gonna go get some like Oreos, some M&Ms and shit, you know. And then I'll just swing by Domino's on the way home, get one, possibly even two pizzas because they got like a 50% off deal for this week. Not sponsored. I'm just letting y'all know. You know, actually, by the time this gets uploaded, it'll probably be over. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm trying. It's one of those things where like I'm trying to heed the words of Qui-Gon Jinn. Be mindful of the future, but not at the expense of the present. So yeah, it's good to have money saved up, but what's the point of having money if you're not going to use it? So I still live within a budget, but like the majority of 2025, and so far all of 2026, I've been over budget at the end of every month. So fuck it, it's time to start splurging and just enjoying my life because hey, tomorrow is not promised. A plane could always land on me and kill me while I'm asleep. It's always possible. So yeah. Oh wow, it's been 6 minutes. That's long enough. Fuck it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not planning to do much tomorrow. Oh, that's the only other thing. My back is hurting again. Oh, that's after 3 days of walking. And honestly, this isn't my fault. Part of me is wondering, am I just getting older? But here's the real issue. Our elevator broke. Like last year. So it's been at least 6 months, I think. And apparently I'm the only one in the store who's ever lifted weights in their entire lives. So I gotta lift all the heavy stuff up and down staircases. It wears on you. And even though I've been taking it easy lately, I still have not, I don't think I've had the adequate rest that I really need to fully recuperate. I think I'm getting to like 80-90%. I'm healthy enough that I don't feel actual pain, but it isn't like 100% healed. And then I go to work and re-aggravate it again. So, yeah, I'm trying to take it easy, especially when there's already pain headed to work. It still hasn't been as bad as it had been, and I am relying on people for some help, but it's still, without a doctor's note, it's not like I don't know if they'd ask for a doctor's note, but I have let them know, like, hey, I'm not 100%, so I'm trying to get help when I can from people. Trying to take it easier for the time being. And has there been a little bit of pushback? Yes. Because I've always had a good work ethic. And I feel like people think, maybe is he just getting lazy because he's not trying as hard? Well, I'm not trying as hard this moment. If I ever, like, completely get rid of the back pain permanently, I'll go back to giving it my all. But for now, I'm trying to do what's best for me. Because there has to be some sort of balance. Because, like, hey, we get the same amount no matter how much effort we put in. But I do know that my effort is is the main reason I got promoted. So, plus, I do feel bad for not giving it my all. Anything worth trying is worth trying your best. But also, it's just a job. It's not your life. We're at 9 minutes now. The point is, my back still hurts, but I'm fine. I usually wait till the end of the day when it's all settled and done. But you're just going to get this one now because I just came back. Hopped in the shower real quick just to rinse off. And now I'm going to be chilling. I should have, whatever. I'm going to remember, note to yourself, Nathan. I'm going to check Meetup, see if there's anything to do today or tomorrow. Because otherwise I'll end up going 48 hours without leaving my house, which, not inherently bad, but it's something that I do try. So I'll see if there's anything happening, especially tomorrow night. But otherwise, yeah, I'm going to try to get through the final, over the next 2 days, sometime in there, I'm going to fit Jungle Fury, because I need to get through it. And speaking of, I'm going to try after this is done to record the video for my review of Mighty Morphin movie. I'm not going to edit it because I still got another one that's been on here for like a month, so I'm going to try to edit that first. Don't know if it's going to happen today, but it's on the list, and I figure, hey, if I'm banking these things and I'm using up memory space, maybe that's an incentive to get me to actually do the editing, because that's the part I hate the most. Well, not the most, but it's definitely not a fun part. Anyway, actually, I don't hate the editing itself, I just hate editing myself. I don't like the sound of my voice. But, so anyways, you're getting a haul video today. Domino's is doing half off, so got me stuffed crust meat lovers. I really love this little box here. That smells so good. Can't wait to bite into it. I'm not doing it now. You're not getting, I don't do that mukbang. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I got my TV on. Whatever. I also got me. a large. It's got meat, beef, sausage, mushrooms, tomatoes, and some cheddar cheese, the New York style. Can't wait to bite into that. I don't plan on cooking for the next 2 days, so. And also, because I went to the bank, I had to make a quick trip to the bank just to deposit my check because our boss won't do direct deposit. And then made 2 trips while waiting for the pizzas to cook. Went to Walgreens, because I don't have snacks. I don't have enough snacks in my house. I need some snacks. Spent like $90 today. Didn't mean to. Got some oatmeal cookie bites. Got some, honey bears. Got me some more of these M&Ms. They were, you buy 2, you get a third free. So of course I bought 3. Guess which 3 I bought? I bought 2 of the lemon because it's my favorite. And then 1 of the peanut butter. Notice how I did not buy the cherry. I'm just pointing that out. Just for those who were here before, man. The cherry isn't even bad, but also, I don't know, I think I've had these, or some variation of it. But if I did, it's been a while. I got these Stroop caramel waffles. I mean, fuck it, let's try it. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. Very flat. Oh, this one was leaking. Oh well, it happens. That is, oh wow, that is delicious. Damn. Honestly, oh, it says soft on there. Soft toasted waffles filled with caramel, cinnamon, and real bourbon vanilla. This is a very strong flavor. It hits. I'm not gonna lie. Do I wish it was crunchy? Maybe. This is delicious. I do not regret buying these. We got the Reese's Oreo, because Oreo and Reese's, 2 of my favorite things. So having them together in 1 cup, hell yeah. And because they had a sale, I would also got some York patties because, hey, I like mint. A lot of people don't like mint, but I love mint. And then I stopped by this place called Royal Blue Grocery. I don't know if it's native to San Antonio. I know I've seen it. It's in a handful of states, but I don't know if it's in every single state. See, I wasn't planning to spend much money, but then I saw these. Kinder Hippo biscuits. 1 normal chocolate, 1 hazelnut. Oh, I saw these like last year on H-E-B's website, but they were out of stock, and then every time I went to H-E-B, I looked to see if they have them. They didn't. So I was not looking for these, but fuck, I've been waiting months, like half a year for these. I've been looking for these since our elevator was still working. Nice big vanilla flavor. It does look like it does on the box. Hippo! Flakes are falling off. Not a fan of that. Kind of messy. But let's bite in. Oh. Yes. Worth it. Worth the wait. Nice big crunch. Every bite full of flavor. My God, man. It is going to be a struggle not to just sit here and eat all of those at once. God damn. I gotta put those on the other side of the room and only take them 1 at a time. Otherwise, I'm gonna go through all of these. Mother. Oh. Damn. That might be the best candy I've ever had in my life. I also got, I don't even know what this is. I think it's some sort of candy. I don't know. I had a friend who likes Hello Kitty, and they were selling Hello Kitty stuff, so I'm like, here, have this. Definitely sounds like there's some mini things in there or something. Oh well, I'll give that to her next time I see her. And I also got 2 things of bubble tea because fuck it, treat yourself. Brown sugar tapioca, delicious. So yeah, that's been my day so far. I'm just went to the bank and then spent a lot of money, and now I'm gonna sit here and chill. I gotta get these hippos away from me because I am going to eat the fuck out of those things, man. Mm. We might possibly be getting 2 videos today. So what I did, I woke up in the morning. I went to bed planning to wake up and go take a jog, but then I woke up. There's a little bit of back pain, not a lot, but like it's like just enough to notice that okay, I'm not 100%. And apparently, like it's falling asleep is a chore now because it's like you want a position that's comfortable, but the positions that are comfortable for some reason aren't good for the back. But the positions where like I know I will have zero back pain when I wake up, they're not as comfortable and it's harder to fall asleep. So it's like pick your poison. Either you don't have back pain or you don't sleep. It's like what the fuck. But anyways, I woke up. I tried to play some games, but I'm all gamed out from yesterday, and I'm like, I feel guilty. I need to do something. So I went to the park. There's one right by my complex. I did 2 laps. Came home. I recorded 2 videos, which are shockingly short. One of them is letters to my therapist, so that's not going to be till next week. But I went ahead and got it. I was surprised at how short it was, and so I was like, there's a video I said I'd record yesterday, my Mighty Morphin review, which I ended up just recording now, and by now I mean like an hour or 2 ago. And then I was like, you know what, I got a Whataburger coupon, so got Whataburger. It's just fries and a patty melt, which complete meal. I added tomatoes. Because tomatoes, even though they're legally considered a vegetable, they're scientifically classified as a fruit. So I got a fruit for the tomato. I got onions. That's a vegetable. Also the meat. That's a meat. We got the burgers. That's a grain. Not the buns. That's the grain. And then oh yeah, it's got cheese on it. So that's the dairy. So literally every bite is an entire complete meal. And if you're wondering why I'm sweaty, it's just because it is very humid today. It's not that hot. I don't even think it's 80 yet, but just the humidity is high as hell. And oh yeah, I walked 20 minutes to Whataburger to pick up a burger and some fries, and then walked back. And now I am going to do what I said I was going to do yesterday, and that is I am going to finally finish. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to watch the rest of Power Rangers Jungle Fury and start working on my review for that. I'm going to be honest, the review's basically finished already, but I have to watch the entire show. So let's see if the last 4 episodes change my mind about anything. I mean, the way that it finishes could raise or lower the show's ranking. In the meantime, depending on how long this video is, how I feel like, I might end up not recording anything else after this. I mean, I end up recording a lot of something after this. It's just because, like, as of right now, I'm not in much of a mood to do anything. I might play some video games. So it's possible you could get 2 videos uploaded today. It's possible that none of the videos I have, because I've got 3 videos. One of them, I'm realizing the reason I'm putting it off, maybe I'm not as invested as I should be. But, with time, I will get through that eventually. And in the meantime, let's record some other stuff, have it on there so that, hey, when I am in the mood for recording, I've got other things to work on in case I'm not in the mood to work on that specific thing. Actually, give me a second. I don't know if I'm gonna, because I'm working on, well, yeah, let's just take a second to do this, because one of the stories I'm working on is Madden stories, and it ends up being longer than I expected because it's the story of the entire franchise, and so it's taking time to scale that down. It's only like half an hour of footage, but half the time, like I record 5 to 10 minutes of footage. But so that's one of the things I'm working on, which it at best is going to come out in May. We're pushing that to the side for a second so I can get you more things with some of my shorter reviews. The Mighty Morphin review was shorter than I thought, which, if you don't feel like sitting through that entire video, basically I sat there and said, hey, Mighty Morphin, I love it. I love it. It's great. It's amazing. It's perfect. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Like, literally, that's all I say in the whole video. Which is why it ends up being such a short video. It's going to be, I can get through it very quickly. So in the meantime, you know, I'm probably gonna play at least some video games today, just a little bit, not a ton, but just a little bit. I was thinking about going to a thing. I saw I had the day off, and it's like it's nearby, but like it's not free, so yeah, not as into it. Also, just even if it was free, it's not inherently something I'm that invested in, and there's not a ton of people going, and it's not necessarily a kind of sit there have a conversation type of thing. It's like you're watching a play. So I've decided not to go to that. Plus, there's things I can do today, such as like we got the Spurs playoff game and a new episode of Friday Night SmackDown. So I'm gonna watch those. And then next week, because it's the first of the month, so I gotta pay rent, I gotta get groceries, and I got a few events. I got like at least 3 events I'm going to in May, plus my birthday, and there's a lot more going on next month. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing these because even though there's technically more to talk about, there's gonna be less free time to talk about it. So, we'll see. Will you see? I mean, I don't know. Like, as always, I never know for sure when you're gonna see me again. I'm gonna put 2 pictures up because I've got 2 things to show you. First of all, I gotta back out of this. Because I have a guy. Well, no, let's go ahead and show you this one first because I have one franchise, the San Antonio Dragons, which actually was created by my buddy Mike in middle school. And every time I get a new version of Madden, I create 2 teams, the Toronto Extremes and the San Antonio Dragons. And right now, where is it? I had a team. It was a fantasy draft. The problem is, it was too good. I got like one person in each key position, and we fucking just dominated everyone. 19-0, 2 years in a row, and honestly, it's just boring as fuck. Now, this one, technically, are we 13-0? Yes. But it's been a hard fought 13-0. We've earned it. And it came as a huge shock because we do have some Hall of Famers in key positions. We've also got rookies in positions. Like our secondary ain't shit. At least on paper, our secondary ain't shit. But our 2 top corners are second and third in the league in passes defended. So we're doing something right. We got an exemplary front 7. I should say I took over the Texans. I'm turning them into the Dragons. And right now, with 3 games left in the season, Andre Johnson, he just had a game where he had 18 receptions, which is close to a record. I think for a single game, the record is 21, at least in this version. Yeah, he had 18 in this game. There was another game earlier this year where he had 15. And so he has total 139. So if he has 4 catches in the next game, he breaks the record. He also is 1,803 yards, which is 45 away from Jerry's #1 spot. And he also has 19 touchdowns, so 4 touchdowns to pass Randy Moss. Don't forget 2011 Madden. But so it's cool that he can break some of the already on this franchise existing records. But I might have to go back and do at some point after I get to the Browns ones, do one about Cowboys. And got a message. I had to respond real quick. Because in the Cowboys, it's very interesting. 4 years in a row, I had a league MVP. 3 of those years, it was the quarterback. But the 1 year it wasn't. It's because it was a wide receiver. Guess which one? That's right, there's Bryant. Let me look at his numbers. Neighbors out here being too much. They wildin'. Some dude actually showed up last night, like after midnight, starts banging on the dude's door, breaks the damn door. Anyway, so, cause in, oh, correct, 2000, and for the 2018, wait, oh shit, he did it twice, motherfucker. Okay, so in 2013, Dez broke the record when it was 143, he got 146. Then apparently in 2018, he did it again, getting 149 receptions. But it was 2013 when he got 146 that he also got 2,460 yards. And in 2018, he got 1921, which I have no idea. I gotta go back in. I don't remember the 2018 season, but apparently Dez went off in that one too. But 2013, 28 touchdowns, new record. Previous one was 23. But then he came back in 2018 with 26. I guess it's just because, oh, you know what? It's because there was other shit happening in 2018. That's why Dez. Let me look. Yep. I think 2018 was the last season I played, and that's why Dez's numbers don't seem that poppin', because Kevin Terry fucked the whole game up. And like I said, you don't know who Kevin Terry is. We'll get into that someday. Shit, 11 minutes. Doesn't feel like I've been talking that long. The point is, potentially you could get 2 videos today if this is uploaded. I don't. We'll see. I'm gonna watch Power Rangers, eat my patty melt. I'll see you when I see you.